Good morning, Facebook family. How are you? Happy Tuesday. If you've been on Facebook at all over the last month and you've seen any of my posts, then you already know that I've been writing a book. The book is called Vagabondess, a guide to solo female travel. And it's been something I've been wanting to do for about 2 years, and I'm finally making it happen. I'm really excited about it. And as I mentioned in my description in this video here, I am about 37,000 words into nanowrimo, which is a month-long writing challenge for the month of November, where you're meant to write 1,500 words a day. As it turns out, this book doesn't actually want to be much longer than 37,000 words, so I'm at the end of a draft now, and I'm going to go back to the beginning and start revising, and I haven't actually even looked at most of what I wrote. I took the advice of several trusted writer friends and just wrote without editing, wrote without revising, wrote without looking back over what I was writing as I went, to stay in the flow of actually creating and not worrying too much about the quality of what I was creating. And so I've been working on this project, and today I wanted to just talk a little bit about a question that I think most writers and most creative people and most artists ask themselves at least once in a while, if not on a regular basis. And the question is, what if it sucks? We ask ourselves that before we start a project. We say, well, but what if it turns out sucking and we never start? We ask ourselves that question while we're working on a project and we stop in the middle and we never finish. Or we ask ourselves that question when we've completed a project and we never actually share it and put it out into the world and give it to the people that it's intended for. So the question is, what if it sucks? What if nobody likes it? What if nobody buys it? What if no one wants to publish it? What if it's terrible? Many variations of the same question, but basically the question is, what if it sucks? And I mean, I get it, and I've asked myself that question a few times over the last month while I've been writing this book, and so I understand where it comes from, and I think it's a natural human feeling to feel doubt about the work that we create, especially in the arts, in writing, because there's something very vulnerable about being a creator, and then about putting our creations out there into the world, and obviously wanting people to like it, and wanting people to buy it, or wanting people to connect with it and value it, because we put ourselves into that work. But I don't think the question, what if it sucks, is really a very productive one. As I said, it basically, in my experience, just stops us from doing the things that we want to do and creating the things that we think are valuable. So there's no magic solution, of course not. But I think sometimes it helps to just actually go through that process in your own mind. So for me, the question was, well, what if it sucks? And the answer is, well, so then it sucks. I've still done it. I've still done the thing that I've wanted to do for 2 years, and that alone means it's worthwhile. What if no one likes it? So then no one likes it. I've still done the thing. What if no one wants to publish it? Then I publish it myself. What if no one buys it? Well, then it wasn't a very good financial venture, but that doesn't mean it wasn't worth doing. And so I think finding that intrinsic value as a creator in what we create is really, it's part of the key. I mean, a lot of us, we do make a living from our creative work, and so it's important that people want to buy it too, or people want to publish it, or people like it. But if that's our driving motivation, then we're going to be crippled by that question of what if it sucks, what if no one likes it? And if we can come back to that intrinsic motivation, that deeper reason that we're creating because we have to, because we want to, because it makes us feel alive, because we know that we have something of value to create and to share, then we can really answer that question of what if it sucks? Well, it doesn't matter. What if no one likes it? It doesn't matter, because I am creating this because I want to and because I have to, and everything else is secondary. It's gravy. And that's all I wanted to say today. So if you're doubting yourself and your creative process, that's okay. We all do it, but create anyways. And if you think the idea of a book for solo female travelers called Vagabondess is really cool, consider supporting my work on Patreon. There's a link to my account in the comments or in the description of this video. And thanks for hanging out with me, everyone who is live right now. Have a beautiful day.